What's up, guys? Day Supreme back to another video. Welcome to episode 10 of Mail-Mania. So I got this one package here. Got a few more coming. This feels a lot heavier than 3 figures. There's 3 WWE figures in here. Just listen to it. That doesn't sound like, I don't know. It sounds way too heavy to be wrestling figures. Also, I completely forgot to move these, sorry. Reviews up on my channel of these, so pretty cool. But yeah, so 3 WWE figures in here. I'm not gonna do a jump cut, I'm just gonna just open them straight up. Again, that doesn't sound like WWE figures. Little interested why it sounds like that. But yeah, so one of these is going to be used for a custom, other one of these, or the other 2 of these are just for my collection straight up. So pretty excited. The one custom I'm doing is an interesting custom, I'll say that. It's not a custom I'm really dying to make, but I saw it on Instagram and I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to make it just for the heck of it. Is it a, like I said, it's not a custom I like really want to make, you know what I mean? It's just something that I saw and I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna make that. So yeah, I've got this open. Hopefully I got the right thing, because again, that doesn't sound like 3 WWE figures, unless they packaged it really well. But I don't know. All right, so okay, box is open. Oh, yeah, it's 3 WWE figures. That's weird. I don't know. It just, I don't know, man. It just seemed way too heavy to be wrestling. Now it's just like super light. That's so weird. I'm guessing the box was just a heavy duty box. I guess, I don't know. So yeah, we got 3 WWE figures here. So 2 of these are from a 3-pack. But I didn't get the 3rd figure. I do want to hunt it down at some point. The other one is going to be for a custom, like I've stated. So, pretty excited. Packaged these pretty well, so thank you to the seller. Alright, so the first figure is Bruno Sammartino. So, this is going to be used for a custom. If you guys know me well, I don't really collect much legend figures. Pretty cool, comes with his towel and all that. So here we got Bruno. Pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is, there we go. So, you know, I could have just kept it on just so we can take a quick look at it. This is going to be the closest to a review I'll be doing. Anyways, like I said, I used to collect a lot of the legend figures, but now I just, not really. But yeah, this is going to be for a custom. So pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's Bruno Sammartino, nothing too crazy. I do have his Elite 24 figure, the one with the blue trunks, and yeah, so pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be used for a custom, so I'm just going to pop that head off and just have it ready for when another figure comes. So yeah, throw Bruno right over here, put him in the corner. It does come with extra hands too, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, next figure. These are the ones from the 2-pack, so I am pretty excited about these. These are not going to be used for customs. These are just, you know, straight up for my collection. So, if I can open the sack, that'd be pretty sick. So, here we got good old R-Truth. So, pretty cool, comes with his extra hands too. So, yeah, here we got R-Truth. Very nice looking figure, I will say. Pretty cool looking. I do like it. Head scan's pretty cool. The hair is wild. I did see we are getting a bald R-Truth, or more or less Ron Killings, so I am pretty excited about that. Man, okay. Not to get on this little side tangent. When R-Truth came back, like a Money in the Bank when he attacked Cena, and then like the I think it was the next night in Raw when he cut his dreads, it seemed like he was going to be a more serious character. He was going to be more of a threat. I was so excited for us to get Ron Killings in WWE. And then like 2 weeks later, they just turned it back to R-Truth. It's so annoying, dude. Don't get me wrong, I love R-Truth, but I would have loved to seen Ron Killings in WWE. But it is what it is. But yeah, this figure is pretty sick. I am happy to have an updated R-Truth Elite. Yeah, so pretty cool. Just throw R-Truth right there. Let me pull Bruno out, the headless Bruno. And then we got one more figure. So it's pretty obvious who it's going to be since I got R-Truth. So, and here it is, the awesome one, The Miz. So, pretty excited about that. There we go. Let me get The Miz out. And here we go. We got The Miz. So, pretty awesome. Ooh, that's not good. Some scuffing on the kick pads. That's a little annoying, but it is what it is. So, yeah. I am happy to finally have an updated Elite Miz. I think man, now that I'm really thinking about it, I think the last Elite Miz was, I honestly don't remember. It was during the swappable hand era. And then before that one, it would have been the Elite 3 Miz. So, yeah, I don't have that many Miz figures. But I did want a new Miz figure for my collection. And yeah, so got this one. Pretty happy that I did. So yeah, now I finally got an updated Miz. Hopefully we get another Miz at some point. Not the goofy Danhausen Miz, but like just a plain normal Miz figure. If we do get a Danhausen Miz figure, I'll just do a head swap on it. But yeah, pretty awesome. Happy to have a Miz figure. But yeah, so that's really it for this part of Mail-Mania. I got a few more packages coming. I am going to be doing 2 customs this episode. One of them I'm kind of not really worried, but really interested as to how it'll work out. This custom that I'm going to be using Bruno for is going to be super easy. It's literally just a head swap. You guys will probably know who I'm making. Why am I making that figure? Who knows? But like I said, I saw a post on Instagram. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it. Don't know why. Just wanted to. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this part of Mail-Mania. I will see you guys in the next clip. And I'm back. So we got 4 packages. Excuse me. We got this one right here. I'll just set right over here. Then we got these 2 right here. If I can grab them. Here we go. There's one. Here's the other one. And then we got this one right here. So pretty cool. One of these packages does have the head to my headless Bruno. So you guys will see who I'm making. Like I said earlier, I think it's pretty obvious who I'm going to be making. I'll put a post of what inspired me to make this. Why did I want to make this? It's just because of that Instagram post. Like, that's really it. There's no other reason to it. Yeah, it's probably just going to be used as a job guy on my pick fed. I got to sneeze, man. It's gone. Okay, so anyways, let's get into it. I don't think we need to do any jump cuts. We'll start with this package right here. So just get it cut open. Cut toward myself, and it almost went through the box to my chest. That would have not been good. Yeah, that would have, yeah. So, quick reminder, everyone, don't cut towards yourself. Alright. So, first package here. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember what this is now. Well, obviously, because I'm looking at it. So, this is... dude, I can't wait to review this. I know some people are going to be like, no, don't review it. I already got a whole bunch of it. Well, not a whole bunch, but I already got 2 of these mock, so I don't need another mock. But this is... if I can get it out. And the only reason I bought a new one is because my beautiful, wonderful cat, Snowball, decided to break it by dropping my entire box on the ground. But what I got is Hot Wheels Monster Jam Goldberg. So I'm very happy to have this. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a review on it here soon. I don't know if I'll do it today. I'll probably do it at some point next week. But yeah, very happy to have this. Review will be coming out soon. I do have a review up on English, man. I do have a review on Sting already uploaded. I do want to do WCW Nitro Machine and then the original Gravedigger from that set. Then I have reviewed the whole set. So pretty cool. Let's open up this one now. So let me fix my light. There we go. Hopefully this is the one I need. Well, I know it came today, but just want to get that custom made. Because I think it would be kind of cool to use for the pick fed, but we'll see. Alright, so that's out. Here we got the wrap. I'll just cut it on screen so you guys don't have to look at nothing. I believe this is going to be... okay, this is not the one I need, but this is also going to be used for custom. We are going to have 2 customs this episode. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of customs this episode. I might have to do a jump cut. Looks like they taped it up pretty well. Reminder, don't cut towards myself, because that could have ended bad as well. Alright, I think should be good. I think I can just open it right up here. I think so. Gotta love some bubble wrap. We love bubble wrap here. Alright, perfect. Alright. So here is, oh, there's bubble wrap stuck to my hand. So here we got this body. This is going to be used for a custom. This is not for the custom that I'm making right now with that Bruno Sammartino. But this will be a custom used throughout this video. I'm really hoping it works out, man. You guys will see who it's going to be, because I still am getting, I think, 2 more packages. And one of the packages is going to be related to this. One of these packages is also related to this. So I'll just keep, this was a Demolition Smash, I believe. Just keep them right there in the bag. Alright, I think this might be the one that we need. Can I just rip it? No, I need a knife. Let me get this cut open here. I cut away from myself, so yay me. Oh boy, this is who I was waiting for. Now again, I got inspired to make this one. Am I happy that I'm making this figure for my collection? No, not really, but I was like, you know what, that's a super easy custom to make. So in here, we got the Freak, like actual Freak. He's not just in character, in real life too. We got the Freak, Lars Sullivan. Oh, dude, his head is disgusting. I'm gonna have to get that cleaned off. That's actually super annoying, dude. What the heck? It didn't even, why is it so dirty? It didn't even look like that in the pictures. I mean, well, I understand why it's dirty, because, I mean, it's Lars Sullivan. He's kind of a dirty human being. Hopefully I can get all that out. That's actually kind of worrisome. But yeah, so my goal is to literally just do a head swap, and that's it. Like, yeah. Just a super easy, quick, basic custom. Dude, I'm actually kind of upset. The head scan's really just gross, and I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but obviously he is a gross human being, so that would make sense for, you know, the head scan to be gross. But there's a whole bunch of, I'm gonna stop, but there's just a whole bunch of, like, just some marks and everything in there, and it's, I don't know, hopefully I can get all that out. That's, oh, dude, that's kind of upsetting, but it is what it is. But yeah, so I'll do the fix up once we get done looking at what's in here. So let me get it open here. Let me put this right here so you guys can see what I got too. There we go. Alright. Didn't need to use the knife for this one. So, got it cut open. Very interesting how they packaged it, but, you know, as long as it gets here safely, that's all that matters. Alright. I'm gonna need my knife here. Get it cut out. I do feel kind of bad using this for custom, because this is just a straight up figure I don't have in my collection. But I'd imagine I will be able to find parts to replace this figure or fix this figure up. Because overall, this isn't a bad figure. I was looking for a broken version, but sadly I couldn't find one. So what I got is this. I don't know what series this was, but I got this Elite Finn Balor. The legs are kind of loose, not really. Oh wow, those feet are, man. Maybe it's okay if I'm using this one. These feet are very loose. Yeah, so I'm going to be using this arm, and we're going to be putting on this Demolition Smash. So, yeah, hopefully it'll look good. Should be around the same length, I think. I think they're all the same length, I think. But yeah, so, yeah, and then I should be getting my next packages next week. So, pretty excited. I'm not going to be doing any of the customization yet, because there is an important part that I need to put over this body piece, and it's a t-shirt. And I'm a little skeptical. I'm hoping it works out. I'm obviously going to have to unplug the arms and then try and fit the rubber t-shirt, because of course it is. I'm going to try and fit the rubber t-shirt over the body. A little worried, not going to lie. But, yeah, then after that I just need to do a lower leg swap and then an arm swap and put the head on, and we should be good to go. But like I said, I'm a little worried. Hopefully it works out, but we'll see. So, let's make the first custom of this video. Creating our Lars Sullivan. Again, kind of annoyed that the head is super dirty. Hopefully I can get that all cleaned off. But we'll see. So, yeah, I'm going to go do that, and I will be right back. And I'm back. So the Lars Sullivan is done. I'll show you guys here. Really fast, I do want to give a shout out to a drink that I've been loving as of late. I'm talking about Liquid Death, like just in general. Dude, if you guys like pop or the soda or whatever, but you want to get away from the pop and soda, dude, Liquid Death is incredible. It tastes amazing. I love the root beer flavor. The cream soda flavor is amazing. I just highly recommend it, man. But yeah, I'm not sponsored or anything, obviously, but I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a drink that I love. So, oh boy, all right. So the Lars Sullivan is done, and all right, let me just show you guys, and I'll talk about it. So, here we got Lars Sullivan. So, on camera, let me get him more straight up. Maybe that should be good, I think. Kinda. Alright. On camera, it doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna be honest. It actually looks okay on camera. But then you pick it up, and then you check the head, and then you give it a little shake. Dude, why is he spazzing out? Like, the head is so, like, okay. I just pull the head down a little. Yeah, the head is super loose, dude. It's kind of upsetting, but it is what it is, I guess. I'll still keep it as is, but that kind of sucks. I was kind of hoping to use it for my pick fed, but it is what it is. I don't know. I was mainly going to use them as a jobber anyways. But, yeah, so, yeah, that was my custom Lars Sullivan. Do need to clean the head off, but besides that, I mean, yeah, so we are waiting to do one more custom, and this custom, I'm hoping that it's going to be a lot better than the Lars Sullivan custom. So, yeah, again, just to refresh, I'm going to be using this body, going to be taking the lower legs off. Maybe the whole legs, we'll see, but probably just the lower legs. Going to be taking that off, going to be taking that arm off, going to be putting a rubber t-shirt on, putting different lower legs on, and putting the head on. I'm going to be using this Finn Balor arm for the sleeve. I'm super excited, and I just hope it works out. You guys might be able to tell who I'm making just by, the body choice and then the sleeve. I hope it works out, dude. But if it doesn't, so be it, I guess. I mean, hopefully it'll be better than what that is. But yeah, so anyways, that was it for this part of Mail-Mania. I should be getting my other packages next week at some point, and then I think there's one package coming from Ringside that I completely forgot I ordered, but it should be coming here soon. I just got a notification yesterday saying it's shipped out, so I was like, oh, cool. So yeah, yeah, that's it for this part of Mail-Mania. See you guys in the next clip. And I'm back. So I got two packages. Also, you guys can probably see the Bronson Reed, and this is not part of Mail-Mania, but if you guys go check out my Instagram, you guys will see where I got this and all the other cool stuff that I got from Walmart and Target. So yeah, make sure to go check out my Instagram. Link is in my YouTube description. So yeah, make sure to go check it out. But yeah, anyways, I got two packages. I'll show the small one first. So here's just this normal white package. So, pretty cool. Let me get this cracked open. I do have one other one from Ringside Collectibles. I'll try to fit it on the review station, but it is kind of big. So, we'll see. Pretty excited to have this in my collection. Well, I'm not that excited, but I am happy to have this in my collection. This is... I'll throw that right there. This is WWE Survivor Series 2010 on Blu-ray. So, pretty cool. I'm slowly building up a Blu-ray collection. The only pay-per-views I'm really going for are 2008 through 2011. Main reason being is because it's one of my favorite eras. I know some people are going to be like, what do you mean? It's more or less nostalgic. Let me say it like that. It's more nostalgic for me. But yeah, I just want to get the WWE HD era, at least all of those on Blu-ray. I know there are two UK WWE Blu-rays. I think it's Royal Rumble 2008. And something else, I think. I know Royal Rumble 2008 is one of them, so I do want to try and get that for my collection at some point. But yeah, we got Survivor Series 2010. Pretty cool. So I'll just set that right over there. I am waiting for one more package, so hopefully it'll get here soon. But here is this package right here from our good friends at Ringside Collectibles. Yeah, so let's get this cracked open. So the stuff in here really isn't that crazy. It's just one night, I was just scrolling Ringside, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy some stuff for the heck of it. There is one figure in here that I'm very excited to get, and I really wish it was an Elite, but it isn't. Also, everything that's in here is a main event figure, so take that as you will. So yeah, but still, nonetheless, I am excited. I am kind of happy with how the main event figures are going, anyways. So yeah. Let me get this open. Perfect. There we go. And right off the bat, the one, or well, there's two that I'm excited for. I honestly forgot about that one too. Okay, so which one do I do first? Let's do this one because he's no longer with the company. So the first one is this Series 158 Kofi Kingston. This is the figure I really wish it was an Elite. I don't know. This figure looks awesome, man. We'll take a better look at them here in a little bit. Let me just get all this stuff out of the box. Next up, we got Series 163 Pentagon Jr. Pretty excited to have this in my collection. Next up, we got 167. We got Goldberg. Pretty cool. I saw that they did an update, or well, not really updated, but they did a modern Goldberg, and I was like, you know what? And I'm just going to pick it up. And then last but not least, this pack is kind of annoying because they just released a better version of this figure. So now this figure's already outdated, but we got Main Event Showdown Series 24, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga. So pretty cool. That's what I got from Ringside Collectibles. Like I said, just Main Event figures. When I bought these, I was kind of in the mood to build my collection. My collection up more. So that's what I did. So yeah. I'm very happy to have this Kofi Kingston in my collection. Let me move them over just a tad bit so you guys can see them all. Very happy to have this Kofi in my collection. Same thing with this Penta. This Goldberg, I mean, it's just another Goldberg, but I thought it'd be cool to have in my collection. And then Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga are pretty cool. I'm more excited for the Tama Tonga now. That Jacob Fatu is already updated, as I've stated, because they did a different torso and a new figure, so we'll see what I do with that Tama Tonga, or that Jacob Fatu, excuse me. But yeah, besides that, pretty happy about what I got from Ringside. Waiting for one more package, then I can finally do my custom, and that'll be it for this episode of Mail-Mania. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this part. I'll see you guys in the next clip. And I'm back. So, got this final package from eBay. I put it up on here, right here. Last package for this video, then I'm going to try and do the custom. And if I'm being completely honest, I am very worried about doing this custom, because in this box is a figure that is pretty rare, and I'm going to try and modernize it. I don't want to do an arm swap because I know this is going to sound stupid. I just feel like the new arms don't fit with the old school arms. Like the 2010 to 2017 Elite arms. Or sorry, the 2010 to 2021, 2022. Whenever they added the double jointed elbows, the new arms, the double jointed elbow arms, do not work with the old shoulders. In my personal opinion, they just look off. So I'm going to try and make this a custom. I'm worried. Well, not really worried. I'm curious as to how it's going to look, and I'm hoping I don't mess this up. Because, again, what this figure is... So, the figure that's in here is pretty rare. So, if I mess this up, I would be very disappointed. I would still be able to use the head scan, I think. And I do have an idea that I think... If the shirt and everything doesn't work out well, I think I have an idea as to how I'm going to do this figure. So, but yeah, I don't know if I said this, but just got off work, just came right home, and yeah, doing this last part from Mail-Mania, episode 10. I need to chill a little bit with the Mail-Manias. I think, now with Halloween season right around the corner, I think I'm going to chill out a little bit with the Mail-Mania episodes. So, yeah, because I've been ordering quite a bit, and I need to just chill, especially with spooky season here. I'm going to be buying a lot more Halloween stuff, so this is probably the perfect time for me to, shout out my second channel, Dave Supreme's Extra. I've been doing a few Halloween-ish videos over there. Been doing some reviews of Spooky Town, Lee Max Spooky Town. Re-uploaded my old Spirit Halloween store walkthrough. Yeah, so pretty fun. If you guys like Halloween as much as I do, make sure to go check out my second channel. I do upload other stuff there too, but yeah, so here's the figure. You can probably tell who it is just by the black and yellow. So, again, I'm kind of worried about even doing anything with this figure because it's so rare. But we got the WWE Elite Collector's Edition. Is it Cashness? However, Chris Hero. It's Chris Hero. I'm a little worried, not gonna lie. So this is my game plan. Okay, the head feels a little rubbery, probably because of how warm it is outside. Okay, so I got Chris Hero right here. What I'm going to be doing is, hopefully the skin tones match and all that too. If not, I'm going to be a little upset, but we can figure something out, I think. Alright, so I'm going to use that Chris Hero head and shirt and lower legs. I'm going to put it on this Demolition Smash Axe, whomever it was, because I just got the body without the head. And then I'm going to put this Finn Balor arm onto this body. And yeah, so that's what this whole formula is. Let me take off Chris Hero's jacket. I'm really hoping this works, man. If I was good at torso cracking, I would definitely crack the torso and do like a torso swap or the crotch piece swap. But I don't trust myself in cracking figures or cracking figures torsos. So okay, you know what? Now that I have this in hand, I'm not really worried about messing it up because right here is like super stuck, so it is what it is. I hope I don't snap it though, just in case if I want to revert it back to this form. But yeah, so this is what we're looking at right now. I'm hoping this shirt fits on that body because this is a bigger shirt. I'd imagine. I think it should work. And let's say it doesn't, I can just do like a Chris Hero without the shirt, or like a shirtless Chris Hero, basically. It would be super basic, so that's what I'm a little worried about, but at the same time, I think it should be good. I don't know, are these lower legs can even work with these upper legs and thighs? I don't know, man. Maybe? We'll have to find out. There's only one way to find out, I guess. So, yeah. How's the movement? Okay, I just want to make sure that this demolition figure, that the legs actually can move and all that. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go start this then. A little worried. But I hope this will turn out to be a good fix-up. And then I can have a modern-day Chris Hero, or Cashness Ono. How do you say it? Cashness? Is it Cassius Ono? Cassius Ono? I don't know. Chris Hero. I know him as Chris Hero. So that's how I'm going to say it. It's Chris Hero. But yeah, a little worried. But I think hopefully it'll work out. So the next jump cut, I'm either going to be annoyed and upset, or I'm going to be happy. We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Alright, and I'm back. Oh man. Well, this has to be one of the greatest customs I've ever made. Okay, I was trying to throw you guys for a loop thinking that I maybe broke it. Here is the Chris Hero figure. Dude, oh my god. Like, oh dude, I almost said something I shouldn't say. No cussing on this channel. Or at least I try not to. Okay, really fast. So I need to learn how to torso crack because these trunks actually would fit that body. Why is this just like a molded on t-shirt? That's so stupid. I remember watching, I think it was I don't remember who it was, but like they were talking about how like the torso is just a molded t-shirt. It's so dumb. Mattel, come on now. And then yeah. So this is what the figure looks like. I'm actually so happy with how it turned out. Like, I guess like the trunks are a little like they're very off, honestly. But like if you like try to ignore the trunks, I genuinely think this figure looks amazing. So instead of doing like a lower leg swap, I just did a complete leg swap. As you can see, here's the leg. I just popped it out. Thankfully, it was on ball joints. I was a little worried that the Chris Hero figure wouldn't be on ball joints. I don't know why, but I was a little worried. But then when I saw it was, I was like, all right, I need to do this way. Dude, I actually can't get over how good this looks. Again, I would like to torso crack because these are the same molding as the demolition trunks. So if I had those trunks on, this figure would be a 10 out of 10. I give this figure probably an 8 out of 10. But yeah, so let's put the jacket on. So let me do that right now. Dude, I actually, I'm so happy this worked out. I was a little worried that I would break something. I was very worried about the rubber shirt, but thankfully, you got to take your time while doing customs like this. And, I took my time. And yeah, so, man, I'm so happy with how this turned out, man. This is definitely going to be on the pick fed. Oh, dude. God, this looks freaking awesome. Dude, I'm actually so happy with how this turned out. Words cannot describe how happy I am right now. This, again, I was so worried that this would not, this wouldn't turn out well, but I think it looks amazing in my personal opinion. Let me see if I can find Claudio, and then I'll be right back. I can't believe I have the Kings of Wrestling in my modern WWE Elite collection. I don't know, this feels weird, in a good way. I'm actually so happy that this turned out well. I'm happy this worked out. Again, I wish I could have used these trunks, but I'm not good at torso cracking. If I would have torso cracked this, I know for a fact I would have messed up. But with a good thing, or a good thing, if I were to torso crack, the shirt would have covered up a lot of the imperfections. But man, dude, I I don't know what to say. I'm actually so happy, and the fact that they're matching the tires as well, black and yellow. I I don't know what to say. I'm actually just so happy right now. But yeah, that's it for this episode of Mail-Mania. Here's my other custom. I might as well just throw them up on here. We got this dude right here, Lars Sullivan. I'm still a little annoyed with how he turned out. Didn't really turn out that good, but again, it is just Lars Sullivan. I'm not really going to use him much in the pick fed unless, I might use him here and there, but I don't know. Again, I think he'll probably just be a jobber or something. But, yeah. I don't know, man. This Chris Hero, I don't know. I'm genuinely speechless. I know this final part of the video is probably annoying to a lot of the viewers because I'm just geeking out over just how good this looks. And again, the trunks are a little annoying. Not really annoying. If you really look at it, the trunks are kind of annoying. But if you just look at it like this, I don't know, the trunks don't really bother me. I don't know, man. I'm just so happy with how this turned out. I truly am happy. Yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.